Hey everybody, hope you're having a good day. It's Friday, and yeah, we're still doing this Attorney Trilogy. Like I said, I'm trying to get through this game as quickly as I can before Apollo and stuff happens. And then we're in December, so I have actual limited time to do things because I know how long it's going to be, but also the new Pokemon DLC and stuff. So I'm trying to speed things up. Anyway, we're on recipe for Turnabout. We finished off Stolen Turnabout, so we're on recipe now, which we did a little bit of investigation. It is now a retrial for Maggie Bragg on murder. And I hope you're having a good day. Let's go. January 7th, 9:48 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1. One more day and you're locking me in the Kingdom Hearts, aren't you? They're playing Kingdom Hearts, aren't you? Oh, I see. I guess you should have expected this. Yep. If anyone's wondering, the Kingdom Hearts series thing is... I get Team Fight right now, and 2,000 will just guarantee it. No, we saw the other guy, huh? But he was the one... Yeah, he was there when I took the coffee over, sir. Scout's honor. Maggie! Ah, Detective Gunshoe! Are you alright? How you feeling? If you need that, ask you a question, sir. Don't let him get you down, Maggie. And don't forget to eat well, okay? Roger! And you! Yes? First quarter is away. God, pal. Meg's in. Did you hear? If you screw up, then I'll be doing some squaring away myself. I misread that first part. Scoring away some paperwork for your arrest. I think he's serious. Hey, Detective. You're on our side for once, right? Yep. So you'll be able to help Maggie out, right? Really? Can you, sir? Oh, of course! I've got the situation under control. I'm gonna be the first witness on the stand today. If something I say doesn't mess with the facts, you make sure you point it out, alright? Sure. Okay, we're forming a united front today, pal. You got me? You got me? I can't tell you how grateful I am, sir. I've always admired you so much, Detective. I know I can count on you. Looks like it should all go pretty smoothly today, huh? I can only wish. January 7th, 10 a.m. District Court, Defendant court number 4. Court is now in session for the trial of Maggie Bragg. Defense is ready, Your Honor. Better. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? Ah! What's wrong? Nothing. It's just whenever I addressed you in the previous trial, your response was... Just talking to me? It was a little, well, intimidating. No, that wasn't me. It was the phony Phoenix. I see. So our trusty Phoenix Wright is back with us now, is he? Our trusty? When was it got on? Your opening statement, please. Mr. Wright, are you a fake or the real deal? We'll find out soon enough for this trial today. I can already tell you, I'm the real Phoenix Wright. I wasn't questioning whether you're a Phoenix Wright or not. I was questioning whether you had studied law or not. That's what I intend to find out. There's no denying it. Behind that mask is a man who really hits me for some reason or another. As everyone's aware, this court has already given us verdict on this case once. Therefore, I won't stand for irrelevant testimony during this trial. Nor will I stand for a simple repetition of the evidence presented in the last trial. I'm not planning on repeating anything that phony me said. Trust me. Now then, Mr. Garrett, please summon your first witness. Let's start with the formalities, shall we? Name and occupation. Witness, state your name for the court. Huh? Oh, sorry, sir. The name is Police Department Detective. Occupation? Dick Gumshoe. I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be the other way around. Other way around, detective. Huh? Oh, sorry. Anyway, I'm the officer in charge of this case since yesterday, sir. Since yesterday? Yeah, the guy who was on the initial investigation's tied up with another case now. I hope she's really got everything under control. Everyone's sick. I see. So, Detective Gumshoe, would you outline the basic facts of the case? Yes, sir. The victim's name is Glenn Egg. He was a professional programmer. He was on the payroll of Blue Screen Inc., a local company. This is the victim's autopsy report. The court accepts this in the evidence. In the autopsy report, died of potassium cyanide poisoning. Time of death was between 1:30 and 2:30 p.m. And here's the floor plans of the restaurant. When the incident took place, the victim was sitting right here. A poisoned coffee was brought over to him by the waitress. The waitress being the accused? Yeah. The victim died from poisoning almost immediately after he took a sip of the coffee. At the time of the incident, there were two other people in the restaurant. Mr. Gene Armstrong, the owner and the chief. Sorry. And the regular by the name of Mr. Victor Kudo. It still seems to be a very straightforward case to me. Got the trivia and floor plans. X equals the victim's seat. Come, detective. Pick up this hammer. And nail the defendant's coffin shut with your own two hands. Now, detective, let's have your testimony. Yes, sir. The incident. When the incident took place, the victim was alone at the table, sir. You understand that guy, Glenn Egg, was listening at the radio at the time. Just the poison were found in his coffee cup. And what we found was potassium cyanide. That stuff really packs a punch. And, it looks like Maggie Bragg might have had, well, some kind of motive. Using the dark aroma depths of coffee to conceal the poison. Classy lady. The fact of this case seems to be ironclad. Mr. Wright, I will ask you to begin your cross-examination, but... Yes? Please, no intimidation tricks this time around. It's understood. I already told you, that wasn't me! Oh right, yeah, because I did that stupid French. Can I stop you for just a minute? Huh? What is it? Did I say something that contradicts the evidence? He's so desperate for that to be true. He's practically crying. Your testimony just now doesn't match the testimony given by Miss Bragg. She claimed that there was another man at the victim's table. Yeah, that's what she said. And that what killer wouldn't say that with fake sort of a homicide conviction? Hey! Sadly, her testimony isn't supported by the owner or the other customer. Is that right, Detective Gumshoe? Yeah, that's true. Their two testimonies tie up or not. They both said that there was no other guy at the table. What should I do? Should I press on this point a little higher up? Let's do it. Well, maybe the other witnesses just missed them. Perhaps our view at the victim's table was obscured in some way. Ha! That argument is as weak as the coffee at Trebian, right? I mean... He's not wrong, I think. I have here in my possession a ticket. A ticket? Looks more like a photo to me. Yes, a one-way ticket to Guiltyville. Population, the defendant. This is the photograph taken from near the entrance to the kitchen table. Okay. Oh. This is the scene as witnessed by the chef, the moment after the poisoning took place, correct? Oh, sorry. I think the court will agree with such a clear view at the scene of the crime. How, Mr. Trike, could anyone have overlooked a second person at the table? It certainly seems to show the victim's table extremely clearly. Alright. We got the crime proof now. He was listening to his radio, you say? Yeah. He had portable radio in his chest. He had portable radio in his chest pocket. Maggie told us that too, didn't she? Something about how one of them had some sort of earpiece? Should I press on this point a little harder or not? What was it that the victim was listening to on the radio, Detective Country? Huh? How should I know? Thanks a lot. We're one step closer to the middle of nowhere. This isn't going very well, is it? Detective? Could you perhaps tell us about the poison and how it was used? So traces of the poison were found in the coffee cup and after Jason Horn today. And nowhere else? Not sure I get you, pal. Was the poison liquid or was it powder? If I had to put it in layman's terms, I say it was a powdery substance. So the poison could have been in anything that was on the table: salt, sugar, pepper.
Objection!
Ha! Did you put salt and pepper in your coffee? Right. The victim took his coffee black with no sugar. Yeah. It seems that the poison could only have been in the coffee. Let's see. Point a little hurry up. Are you absolutely certain that the victim even drank any of his coffee? Huh? What do you mean? According to this file, the poison was found in the victim's coffee cup. What proof is there that the victim ever drank any of it? Oh hey, you're right! That's why I was... In case you were wondering, that last objection was for the detective there. Huh? For me? Oh hey, you're right. You may be fooling the court, but I'm not falling for it. You have time to waste. You have time to present that piece of evidence. That piece, sir? Yes, that piece. What piece was it again? Yes! Should I be careful for this coffee only hot enough to give me first degree burns? Oh, now I remember. This is the victim's coffee. Yes, the victim's cup. Take a good look at the rim. Oh yes, it's unmistakable. There is clearly a coffee stain on it. Conclusive proof that the victim did drink the poisoned coffee that was in his cup. The victim gulped down the bitter death that the waitress brought to him. This. For record, the only prints in the cup were the victims and the defendants. Now our coffee cup. The coffee contained potassium cyanide covered in victim and Maggie's fingerprints. Upon further investigation of this cup, we found a certain chemical substance. Potassium cyanide? I've heard of that chemical before. Exactly how strong is this poison, Detective Gumtree? Well, that stuff's lethal. Need too much on your history. How much is too much? A lethal dose is 0.2 grams. That's about enough to finish anyone off. 0.2 grams? How much is that? You know when you swab your ears for earwax? Yeah, but that much. Earwax, huh? Sounds like something Gumshoe's got an abundance of. Such a small quantity of poison could have been concealed anywhere. Some kind of motive? Yeah. If you ask me, it's been blown way out of proportion.
Objection!
You know what my golden rule is, Detective? Check out about a cup of coffee. You know I was getting better. Huh? I'm good. I'm saying, you can always get another witness on the stand if we have to chuck you out. So stick to the facts, Detective. Now then, what was Miss Maggie's motive? Gumshoe. She was... They said she wanted to steal the lottery ticket. I knew it. That's what we heard yesterday too. It did to hear from the scene of the crime. And it wasn't just any lottery ticket. It was the win. It was a winning ticket for $500,000. Mr. Armstrong knew about the ticket too, didn't he? But he stole the wrong one. And is it possible that Maggie stole the winning one? Dude, is that Preston's point a little hard or not? Wait a minute! The mere fact that the lottery ticket disappeared is no way implicates my client. Reading. Ha! I have here in my hands the buried ticket in question. That's the $500,000 lottery ticket. One of the female police officers found it when she was conducting a search on the defendant. What? Order! Ha! She's quite a lucky bird, our little waitress. You will submit that ticket as evidence to the court immediately. I better keep an eye on that ticket. The way the judge's voice is quivering. Victim's lottery ticket. A ticket for $500,000 found during a body search of Maggie. ticket was sent to the court in the previous trial too. But it feels heavier now somehow. $500,000, you say? It's just a scrap of paper. What matters is where it was found, Your Honor. And not on Maggie's person, unfortunately. That's enough! Back to this case seems overwhelmingly clean to me. The defendant had ample opportunity to commit the crime of which he was charged. Furthermore, it seems beyond reasonable doubt that she did indeed commit this crime. Like an old man who knows the score. It's also a matter of $500,000 lottery ticket. That alone provides a credible motive. I mean, for that sum of money, even I might be tempted to bend the rules. I don't mind an old man who is weak to the siren's call of money. Not good, Nick. The evidence against Maggie's starting to pile fast. Yeah, that's because the court has ruled guilty once already. I say it's about time to wrap up this repeat performance with one final decisive piece of evidence. Got more evidence against He's got more evidence against Maggie? This is the apron of the delightful Maggie Bride was wearing at the time. Wow. This is the cleanest apron I've seen. That stain looks like... It can't be blood? Can it? Ha! It seems the star of our little play was a little flustered. And somehow spilled coffee on herself. The coffee? It's not exactly the first thing that caught my eye. Of course, the coffee stain is the most interesting thing about this apron. No, there's something else that stands out even more. Something else? I presume you mean... Of course. I'm referring to the pocket. The... pocket? A search carried out right after the incident uncovered this. Potassium cyanide. Right, poison used by the killer was in her apron pocket. A bottle of poison? In Maggie's pocket? Yeah, and Maggie's friends were the only ones on it. What?! Order! 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 The corporal accept these items in the evidence. Okay, both aprons to the court record worn by Maggie at the time of the incident has small pockets but big stains. And potassium cyanide out of the court records, deadly poison, predatory poison, burst Maggie fingernails found in her apron pocket. There's something still bothering me, Mr. Galad. Why have you not mentioned the bloodstain to the court? Bloodstain? What bloodstain would that be? Don't play games, prosecutor! A bloodstain a blood cutter stain that is smeared all over the apron! That's ridiculous! No one told me about the bloodstain. You need to be told. Just look at it. Well, detective, could this stain really be blood? No way, sir. It's just ketchup, sir. Ketchup? She must have gotten some on her apron while taking someone's breakfast that day. While taking someone their breakfast that day. You could have spoken up a little sooner, Detective Gumshoe! But a stunt like that again, I'll have you drink 17 cups of ketchup, witness. I thought everyone knew what it was already. Haven't seen anything yet to make me doubt the last ruling I made on this case. The motive, the opportunity, and the supporting evidence, they all have been clearly established. Well, it's right. It seems you really are a phony after all. Arg! You really know how to drive a man nuts. Witness, please continue with your testimony. Describe for the court the crime scene and the findings of your investigation there. Investigation. The crime was reported at 2:25 p.m. by a kind of scary old monster. Poor Maggie had passed out from the shock. It must have been real tough for her. The victim didn't have any identification on him, but we figured out who he was pretty quick, and then the investigation went smoothly. When Maggie was searched, we found the lottery ticket and the bottle of poison. And that was it. There was nothing else missing from the crime scene. You identified the victim and secured your prime suspect. Very good. Last chance to convince the court you're a real lawyer, right? Don't count on any more cross-examinations after this one. So, let the fun begin. Alright. Stereo man, Detective Gumtree. There's no man who's regular at the restaurant when the incident happened. We're obviously talking about the same old man. Officer response right after the report came in. But the old guy still made a fuss. But she goes along. Then you held a piece of them. And seeds. Seeds? It was nothing. I caught each one with my teeth. I guess not even the mighty Godot can't avoid being attacked by that guy. The old man was the only other customer that was in place that time. He took his time finding the pay phone apparently, so he was late reporting the crime. How long was the defendant unconscious for? The officers got to the crime scene at around 2:40. Meg was still coded in the kitchen at that time. It took another 10 minutes or so before she came to. I would like to have been on the scene myself. I bet you would have liked to have carried out the search too. I would have loved to see Maggie asleep like that. All pretty and peaceful. You were a professional detective, come you. Not a professional bird watcher. Say the romantic for your own time, detective. All we need to know is about the investigation. Oops, I guess I'm pretty red right now, aren't I? Didn't have any? Are you saying that it was stolen then? Nope, I don't think so. The victim didn't have a driver's license or any credit card on, or even a credit card on, pal. All you had was 58 cents in his wallet. 58 cents? Yeah. I can't believe I found someone with less in the wallet than me, pal. The victim sounds like he was a thoroughly miserable young man. Or some kind of outlaw. Why not give him a bit off the edge? I think I'm onto something here. Wait a sec. Huh? Did I say something dumb again? Let me paraphrase what you just testified to this court. The victim didn't have any form of ID on him. That's basically what you said, yes? Yeah, basically. In that case, how are you able to identify the victim so quickly? Oh, Dad. He stole that thing. He got the holes checking his shoulders and puppy eyes thing going. There was a prescription bag on the victim's table along with the lottery ticket. It seems Mr. Glenn Egg visited his doctor before he went to SBM. We got the victim's name from the medical records of the doctor who prescribed the meds. That's a reliable source for the court. Should I leave this alone or ask to hear more? Let's put the prescription bag. This is important. What sort of medication was in the bag? Well, actually, the bag you found was empty. Huh? Yeah, completely empty. It was completely empty? Victim's prescription bag. The victim got this from the doctor before going to try SBM. Bag is empty. Ha! You're entering an empty bag as evidence? Desperate, aren't you, Shrek? Now, what happened in the investigation after that, Detective? But the defendant had been passed away for a while, correct? In that case, isn't it possible someone planted the evidence in Maggie's pocket? Yeah, you nailed it, pal. It happens to me all the time. We had an apartment party the other day. When I got home, I was wearing the boss's shoes.
Objection!
Keep up this crazy testimony, Detective, and those shoes will be down your throat. Sorry. Don't try it. Someone planted the evidence in Maggie's pocket? That's a pretty bold statement. Care to back it up with some evidence? Well, I'd know to, if I had any. It appears you have no evidence to support your theory, Mr. Wright. Continue his testimony with this. The $500,000 lottery ticket and the bottle of poison was accounted for? Yeah. Interesting. It's true that those items were accounted for. But wasn't there another lottery ticket that was stolen that day? Oh yeah. The one the restaurant owner took. He won a whole dollar with it. What a lucky guy, huh? They're just going to let him get away with it? It was just $1, Detective. I guess no one cares when it's that little, except for Gumshoe. I don't find a hole in his testimony. The judge is going to hand in his verdict. Gumshoe isn't giving us anything to work with. I can't find any contradictions if he doesn't give us something. Yeah, that's true. Maggie and Gumshoe are like Dumb and Dumber. My only hope is that they were so dumb they missed something obvious. Come on, Gumshoe! Be the dumbest you've ever been! I think I know what to go for. Because Detective Gumshoe, I think I should point something out to you. There's just one small contradiction in your testimony. Oh, finally! I'm getting no anxious just waiting, so hurry up, will you? You testified that nothing else was missing from the crime scene. However, this prescription bag you mentioned was empty. The officer recovered the medicine from the crime scene later. No, they didn't. The victim was given a prescription right before going to Trace BM. Where then did the medicine disappear to? You are too cool, pal! Indeed! Due consideration wasn't given to the victim's prescription in the previous trial. Witness! Why do you always overlook such vital pieces of evidence? I guess that's the most courteous thing you've done so far, huh? The victim was killed by poison, and the victim's medicine mysteriously disappeared. The victim's own prescription could have been the lethal poison itself. Order! Order! Well, Mr. Garrod, what do you have to say to that? Ah, that's all. What? Read for the court the name of the prescription. The clinic on the prescription bag, if you will. What's the client's name? The clinic's name got to do with anything? New Year. Oh god, this is gonna be a otolaryngological clinic. That fake long name. Just what kind of illness was the victim suffering from, Mr. Grant? Hardly an illness, Your Honor. More like a bitter war wound, you could say. A war wound? The day before the incident, Mr. Eric found himself in a fight. He took a blow to the side of the head and ruptured his eardrum. He ruptured his eardrum? Then what on earth was the prescription he was given? It was cream that was to be applied topically inside his ear canal, not to be ingested. What? It mentioned in the autopsy report. If you read the fine print. Did it? Oh, it doesn't even say! They found traces of the medication in the victim's left ear. Yes, here it is! In very, very fine print. It seems Mr. Egg correctly applied some of his medication while he was at Trebian. Therefore, it would be absurd to believe that he would have eaten this medicine. It seems that this medication is irrelevant to the case after all. No. Nick! If we don't think of something quick, it'll be all over. He's right. I can't get away with any legal distraction. What should I do? Switch for Meg. One moment, Mr. Grob. Only moments ago, Mr. Grob made the following statement. It seems Mr. Gag correctly applied some of his medication while he was at Trebian. If that's the case, then why was the medication not found at the scene of the crime? But the medication in question was for topical use inside the ear canal. Objection! That doesn't change the fact that it could not be found at this crime scene. However insignificant it may seem, it's the lawyer's duty to pursue the truth.
Objection!
You know as well as I do that the medication is irrelevant. It hardly seems like a prescription drug would contain potassium cyanide. Objection! It hardly seems likely that the coffee the witcher served would contain it either. But it did! The possibility is undeniable. That's enough! Mr. Garrod, is the detective the only witness the prosecution wishes to call? Mr. Garrod? I got my own witness I had to call, sir. It's the old man who was there in the restaurant on the day of the murder. Victor Crudo. The pigeon hater? Very well. The matter of disappearing medication seems little more than trivial at best. However, it wasn't explored at all in the previous trial. And that is something that bothers me. Yay! Good job, Nick! This corporal adjourned for a 10-minute recess. After which we will hear from the prosecution's next witness. Ha! I suppose this means I'll just have to finish you off in my last 6 cups. Court is adjourned for recess. January 7th, 11:03 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. That was close. Tell me about it. I nearly died in there. That's my line, sir! No, it's my line! I think we did die a little bit. Looks like we all nearly died in there. I can't believe Detective Gumshoe. How could he betray us like that? Huh? He said he helped me. But he totally set me up! I don't think he meant to do that, Maggie. He was just backed into a corner. I mean, the guy's gotta do his job, right? It's okay. I know all about lies and betrayal. I've had them my whole life. But it really hurt this time. It felt like someone punched me hard in the stomach. I hit that guy, and I never want to see him again. Poor Gumshoe. So next witness is going to be that old guy from the park, right? Yeah, Mr. Crudo. Lover waitress outfits and projectile seeds. I bet he's going to be really stubborn. I mean, he's pretty set in his ways, you know. Yeah. Yeah, oh yeah, you're gonna win that. Yeah, and he's a big old grudge. Are you going to be able to handle him, Nick? Yeah, I can take whatever he throws at me. Even those never-ending bird seeds. January 7th, 11:15 a.m. There's record Corbin number 4. Oh yeah, they reminds me of the Cassia player, the Concede and Monster Duel. An actual cut, and they actually just scooped before I even get to finish my turn. And they went first, by the way. Corporate night reconvened for the trial of Maggie Wright. Who's got your next witness, please? Nope. No Agnesers. The prosecution calls the lucky old-timer who caught the show over a cup of coffee. Will the witness please take to the stand? Nope. Name and occupation, if you don't mind. The name is Victor Crudo, born and bred in the land of the rising sun. I knew that. Honor and dirty was what makes me. And I can be quite emotional at times, too. We don't need to hear about that, Mr. Crudo. Just tell the court your occupation. My occupation? Listen, youngins. How much do you think there is in kimono embroidery here? Kimono embroidery? That's what I do, or did, back in Japan. I embroidered my family's crest on kimonos. My ancestors were embroidering kimonos before this country ever existed. I just made the replay public, by the way. Wow, real craftsmen. They're a dying breed. Just it over my phone. Hey, maybe you can borrow my costume sometimes. Anyway, like I said, there's not much demand for that kind of thing here. I had to take a job working the cash register at a burger joint, pretending to smile. That burger joint would have been better off putting him in the kitchen. And then with this, were you in the restaurant at the time of the incident? Oh yes, I was eating some seeds over a cup of cappuccino. Seeds? What do you think these are, I see. There's everything that happened, Gramps. Did I? Oh, yes! Oh, yes, I did. I saw it all. Then please tell the court. We're all ears. Sure, sure. I'll tell you. I'll tell you every last detail. He's really getting into this. Well, eyewitness. The young man was reading the sports paper. Certain girl brought him a chafakino, and she put something in it. The man took one of it, and it looked like he was in terrible pain, and then collapsed. That's the serving girl, right? There in the defense chair. I remember her well. Oh, okay. Oh, did you get it? This girl, she's not a serving girl. Please refer to her as a waitress. Ah, you're as bad as the rest of them. All these newfangled words. What's wrong with old-fashioned ones? Newfangled? All this talk of radios and glasses. It's wireless and spectacles, I tell you. Excuse me? Listen to me, everyone! Don't forget your little values! Don't let the good days slip away! Well, I think it's time to begin the cross submission, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. What I witnessed. Alright, you shall stop, we shall save. You saw the victim, Dan? You saw Mr. Glenn Egg? Yeah. Okay. I wanted to know if Gusten Braun retained his championship or not. So he was looking at the sports paper the victim was reading, huh? And the location in question. Okay. Oh, okay, yeah. I have an idea I want to prep up for BT16, so I might do a little bit of experiment with the new car scout field today. There are partitions between on the same side of the restaurant, right? So what if there were? You say you could see the victim. That means you were sitting on the table on the other side of the restaurant, correct? Ha! I go to that place to drink Javakino. I think I'll be back in a second here. I'm back. I was asked, so someone's asking if anyone was the door, and I double checked stuff. And nope. We're good. So I went to that place to drink at Jaffakino. I don't get this. I don't go to sit. I don't remember which table I was sitting at. You need to go to the eye the waitress. Mr. Kurdo, that is a very grave accusation. Are you sure about what you saw? Victor Kurdo never makes mistakes. I dot every T and cross every I. I see. My eyesight's fine. The doctors say that I only need spectacles for reading and driving. But his eyes are only really fine when he's scooping at the waitresses. I saw that serving girl put something in the Jaffakino as well. I bet I know what's coming up and tells me I'm not gonna like it. Wait. It'd be dangerous to press this too much. I better ignore it for now. So what happened next? He just took one step. You youngins! You missed everything! Those Jafakinos cost $8! In the good old days, we would have drank every last drop, eaten the cup, and then died. Congratulations. You've earned the title of Bodiest Man to grace the courtroom. So it was an immediate death. Well, with potassium cyanide, I suppose that's possible. Oh yes, he slipped over without so much as a twitch. I felt that Jaffakino I just drank turned sour in my stomach. Oh yes, I know that feeling. And the waitress, I presume she is... Instead, I remember her well, in reference to the waitress. Did she have any particular features that you can identify her by? Particular features? It's a disgrace, that's what it is. Sorry? You can see all the way up to her you know. She's practically naked in that uniform. So the particular feature you're referencing... you recognize what the waitress is... her outfit? But anyone who wore just such a uniform, even me! Mr. Wright? Please spare the court from any further mental anguish from that image. Don't get all excited, Nick. Gotta keep yourself together. I guess I got a bit carried away. Yeah! There are other things I recognize about her too. He seems pretty sure of himself. What should he do? Sure. You saw a waitress take the coffee over to the victim. But what matters is whether that waitress was Maggie Bright or not. Right. Ms. Crew? Is there features that you recognize about the defendant? I would ask you to add them to your testimony. Sure. There was a ribbon in her hair and her apron straps were loose. She does have a ribbon. You do seem to remember several details about her appearance. But what about the most crucial detail of all? Her face. Ha! As if I wouldn't remember that.
Objection!
The witness knows the straps on the accused's apron. He's unlikely to make a mistake about her face. That's right! I can even tell you the color of the ribbon in her hair. It was red. So you see, there's nothing wrong with the witness's eyesight. There's no doubt he remembers the waitress pretty well. What should I do? I get the feeling that there's more to this somehow. Mr. Kudo, you seem especially interested in stripes. Why is that? What? You're in her hair. The stripes on an apron. What's so fascinating? What's not fascinating? Fascination?
Objection.
People have all kinds of attitudes, right? We don't need to embarrass the witness. Listen, you young upstart. I haven't got a sharp strap footage. Sorry, a six strap footage. Is there any relevance to the witness' unusual love for straps, Mr. Wright? I was just curious as to why he was so fixated on the witness' straps. I haven't got a strap fetish. How many times do I have to repeat myself? Very well. Here's testimony, Mr. Kudo. I'll make it strapless. You think OC really saw Mikey did? Well, he probably had her eyes on the witches the whole time. That's why he was there. But he was sorry for the cute outfit, right? Not the waitress? I guess. She makes a good point there. No. Hey, did I just say something clever? I wonder if the waitress Mr. Kudo saw really was Maggie. That's what we have to figure out, Nick.
Objection.
Alright. Yeah, like... The identifying feature you describe are all things you would see from the back. So what? It's possible that he never saw the waitress from the front at all.
Objection.
Ha! He's got you there, Gramps. You'll learn to talk about features when they're asking to describe someone. But this witness testimony is nothing but straps and ribbons. This is harassment! I tell you, I'm not obsessed with straps or ribbons. I'm just telling you what I saw. Mr. Kudo, the court requests that you add details about any identifying features. Features you observed from the front, that is, in your testimony. Sure. This old man's testimony is getting longer and longer. And if I can't find a hole in his suit, it'll get even longer, I bet. There wasn't anything that caught my interest about her when I saw her from the front. You didn't find anything to be distinct? But you did clearly see it with his face, yes? No question about it. I didn't come this far to back down now. Victor Kudo never backs down. That's not the answer I was just looking for, but okay. I think this has turned into a matter of pride for Otsini, I guess. I wonder if he really did see Maggie's face or not. Like I thought, we need some concrete proof of this. Proof that the old guy did see the waitress clearly from the front. Do you think Otsini really saw Maggie did? Oh, we've had that dialogue already. So, question. If there was something wrong with her in front, what? I can't say much, unfortunately. Why is there coffee stains and ketchup? Mr. Kudo, I would like you to please take a look at this. That fluffy thing would suit filth like you just perfectly. Actually, it reminds me of what my grandson looks like just after he's done eating. Have you ever seen this before? Of course I haven't. Do you think I forget something as sturdy as that? You have with a clout. Okay. What? What is it? Ever since I said you have with a clout, there's been an eerie silence in here. Mr. Kudo, this apron is the apron worn by the defendant on the day of the poisoning. And just as you said yesterday yourself, you wouldn't forget something like this. Which means, if you had really seen this apron before... yes, you know what I'm getting at. You could have possibly seen the witches from the front! Oops. With this, you can't just oops your way out of this. Ha, well, well. Looks like we finally have a genuine trial in our hands. Listen, Wright, here are the facts. On the day of the incident, there was only one waitress in the restaurant. That being the defendant, Miss Maggie Bride. Exactly. And when that one waitress put the poison in the coffee cup, this old guy was watching. I hope you understand the gravity of the situation, Mr. Crudo. The fate of the defendant may rest on what you remember seeing. Sorry, what you say you remember seeing. My mistake. Just tell the court exactly what you saw, Gramps. You come at me, Captain. My noggin is perfectly working order. I can't remember a single occasion when I forgot what burger a customer wanted. Can't remember? Probably more like he messed up so many times he's blacking it out. Very well, let's test just how good your memory and attention to details is, Mr. Crudo. Tell us what you remember about the victim. About the victim. Okay. He was another one of those pesky young types, wearing a broken piece of spectacles. He had a newspaper in his right hand, and a noisy brat kept rustling its papers. The young man was listening to the wireless. I remember that well. Then the servant girl in question brought over the Javakino. The little fidget picked up a cup of his free hand and took a sip. The testimony we've had just heard was to test how credibility the witness' memory is. It seems to me that he remembers the victim in a great deal of detail. Oh yes, I hate those you-know-what types who are so vague about everything. How are we gonna handle this, Nick? We only need to do one thing. We just need to prove that the old man's memory is shot. Just trip him up, you mean? Isn't that kind of cruel? I suppose, but it's what I do best. There's another on thing where we just the free press. Wait, spectacles? Dark glasses to you. Only one of the lenses was green and the other was broken. Newfangled rubbish, that's why I remember him so well. He did have some kind of lens over his left eye. But I wouldn't have called it a pair of glasses. He seemed to be wearing some rather modern looking shades. Perhaps I should take to wearing some. Unravel Mr. Gardo's sharp appearance. Ah! You better come up with something sharp and quick. Guess I can wait to see if I should chat to him about the spectacles. The newspaper was a sports paper, was it? Hey, that young hooligan! I nearly asked him, how can you read without fidgeting, How am I supposed to be able to read the pages back with all that rustling going on? I need to find out if Gustav Braun retained the championship title. It was his paper, not yours. You want to know so bad, why don't you buy your own? Why are you looking at me like that? Ow, ow, ow. Oh. Some bro got beaten yesterday, by the way. Anyway. The wireless? The decided young rascal. In my day, it was one or the other. Read the paper or listen to the wireless. Oh boy. I'm using an earpiece? It's selfish, that's what it is. I was straining my ears, but I couldn't catch any of it. Was he that desperate to listen to the radio? What are you looking at me for? I doubt you feel sorry for me. Ow, ow. You mean the waitress? Who you only saw from behind, right? You're one of those, aren't you? Are you? You never let anything go. Is that right? Maybe. What's the matter if I saw it from behind the front or the... Ow, ow. I better not push it until I've got some hard evidence. His free hand? Yes. What hand was that? Which hand was that? Weren't you listening before? Claw of fear? I said he was wrestling the spear with his right hand, didn't I? If his right hand wasn't his right hand, which hand it was he on? Ow, ow. Ha. Perhaps the great Mr. Wright has free hands. Sheesh. I was only asking. Don't need to gang up and treat me like a freak. The whole point of this cross-examination is to establish just one thing. That this old guy's memory has more holes than a slice into Switz. I guess we need to find a contradiction in his testimony somewhere, huh? Anything will do. Even the smallest detail. We just need one mistake, and it's ours. Okay. Oh, the coffee. Yeah. Mr. Kudo, do you remember what you told... what you were told at the start of this testimony? That this was a way of testing the credibility for memory? I know. There's nothing wrong with my memory, I tell you. Nothing. If I got anything wrong, I'll eat those... I'll teach DCs to sing the pigeon song. Care to tell us where this is going right? According to Mr. Kudo, the victim was holding the paper in his right hand, while drinking coffee with his free hand, which would make that his left. Gah. What is this, kindergarten? But I would like the court to please take a look at this. That's the cup the victim used, correct? Yes, and on the rim, you notice the mark left by the victim's lips. Victim's slip. Yes, there's a stain left by the coffee. If you consider where that stain is, you'll see clearly that the victim was holding the cup in his right hand. But hi! Well, Mr. Kudo, the court is waiting for your epic performance. You said you eat those seeds and sing the pigeon song. Arr! Mr. Kudo, I'm afraid this is simply not acceptable. I think the witness had better go back to the park where you— Wait! You think I'm going to stand here and listen to you tell me I'm odd? You're wrong. I don't care about that dirty coffee cup. I knew what I saw. You're still insisting on your testimony? That young brat was holding the cup in his left hand? Oh yes, no question. I'm a good law-abiding citizen, I am. It's that dead young hut on you spiky-haired yahoo. Who are at fault? Who, me? Thank you, old man. We've heard quite enough from you already. Don't call me old man, Been around for 16 years, I have. You can't ignore me. Listen to what I've got to say. I'm sorry, Mr. Kudo, but Sure, why not? Sorry, sure. Why not hear a little more? Mr. Golan? But this is my 16th cup of coffee. So this is your final stand. Thank you, Captain. You can rely on Victor. Right hand, left hand, or right hand? Okay. The boy was wearing an earpiece on the same side of the green lens of his specs. He kept fizzling with it all the time. He was fiddling with it just before he picked up the cup too. Then he used the same hand to pick up the cup, his left hand. We knew that the victim was wearing an unusual monocle over his left eye. Oh, left. It wasn't a monocle, Your Honor. It was a small computer monitor often used by programmers. A monitor? You mean like a television screen? The inside of the lens is a screen that displays computer data. It's called a HMD. It's a common tool in the victim's line of work. HDTV, DVD, CD. All these newfangled letters drive me mad, but they don't matter. I know I saw, and I'm telling the truth. It's true. He doesn't seem to be lying. And those are the facts. It's good old black and white. So the victim was wearing a HMD? HDTV! CD, DVD. What does it matter? It was none of them actually, but anyway. And you're sure that he was wearing the earpiece on the same side? No question, I could only see that side of his head from where I was sitting. Yeah, that's pretty obvious if you look at the floor plans. On the opposite table, he only had the view of the side of the victim's head. It seems you keep an eye on Mr. Glenn Egg. He was getting on my nerves. Rustling the newspaper and fidgeting with his earpiece all the time. And then he went and made all the fuss stein from one sip of Jabberkino. I want to say to him, calm down, you young brat. Just looking at him made me suddenly speed up my seat eating. I could have choked. But I take it the victim was a walking ball of nervous energy. The earpiece you mentioned. Which hand did the victim touch it with? You're one of those people, aren't you? You're the type that uses your left hand to get things out of your right pocket. Or fasten your left cuffs with your right hand. And when the tour guide says, on your right side, you see the famous blah blah. You're the only one who deliberately looks left, well, aren't you? No, I didn't mean... Obviously, he used the hand on the same side of his body that the earpiece was in. Ow, ow, ow. So we had the HMD on his left side, and it was his left hand, I guess. It seems you're sure of yourself, Mr. Crudo. That's because I know what I saw, no matter what tricks you try to play on me. It looks like he really did see the guy picking up the cup with his left hand. In 2 seconds, I see the door. I'm back up with ladders. This is a dead end. Well, Nick, what do you think? I think the guy's telling the truth. But even so, something's not quite right. Then clutch evidence and check evidence holy bricks. But if he's not lying, there wouldn't be any contradictions in his testimony, right? I'm gonna save. Pick up. Got it. I'm not sure what the relevance of this is, but Mr. Crudo, there is something very strange about your observation of the victim. What? You say he was wearing the earpiece on the same side as the HMD. No question. You can lock me up if I'm wrong. Wrong. It was his left ear, without a doubt. I could only see that side of his head from where I was sitting. I don't think so. What do you say? You're no doubt unaware of this fact, Mr. Crudo. But the victim couldn't hear with his left ear. His eardrum was ruptured. Eh? Traces of medication for his condition were found in his ear canal. That's right, it's impossible that the victim was wearing his earpiece in his left ear. Because he couldn't even hear, not ear. Is that true, Captain? It is. Pigeons! Can you see pigeons? Order! This witness testimony is completely unreliable. He only saw the witches from behind. And he claims that the victim was wearing an earpiece when we know his eardrum was ruptured. Well, Mr. Godot? A single drop of milk is all it takes to destroy the pure black magic in the cup. This old man is my drop of milk. Captain, are you calling me a drip? This is the victim's coffee in which the potassium cyanide was found. The mark in the room clearly shows that the victim picked it up with his right hand. Oh no, right, I know I'm right. The lad drank his cappuccino with his left hand. Let me put you out of your misery. Clearly, the victim used both hands. He took a sip of the cup with his right hand, and then switched to his left. That's what the old man saw. Impossible. The witness has already testified on numerous occasions that the victim died immediately after taking just one sip of the coffee.
Objection.
Which hand the victim used to pick up the coffee is irrelevant, Your Honor. The fact still stands. With one hand or the other, Mr. Egg drank the poisoned cup. Like this. Sadly, Mr. Godot, that doesn't wash. The point of this testimony was to establish whether the witness's memory is credible. And the results are clear. The testimony given by this witness is useless. I believe it is time to conclude today's proceedings. I'm satisfied that the witness is not deceiving the court. But to be frank, his testimony is a farce. Did you have to be so frank? Take this ship, Miss O'Voggy. I'm sorry, Mr. Kuno. You can't reach me from there. That's the first time I've ever seen her not. One of the 3 times I heard it. I'm ordering the defense and the prosecution to investigate this case further. That's all for tonight. This court is adjourned. Oh, Dad! Wait! He's up now. Where does that leave me? Leave you, Mr. Kudo? Thanks to that blue-suited young upstart over there. I'm just a bubbling old man who can't even dot his T's or cross his I's now. Why is your bad memory my fault? I'm sorry, Mr. Kudo, but there's nothing I can do. I kept my mouth shut until now. But there's something else the corp should know. What? There's more? To be perfectly honest, it might not be anything. But I want another chance! I want another crack at you, young shark! Me? Sorry. He's looking at me like I am some sort of evil shogun. Well, everyone, what you say to one final showdown? A final chapter in this eccentric old man's scrapbook. Sorry, Gramps. I've already had my 17th cup of coffee. What if you got the loose, Captain? I'll give you all the Japakino you want if you come to my house after the trial. I may be 68 years old, but Victor Kudo is still the man. That's enough with this. I believe it will be quicker for the court to just hear your testimony. You bet. Much quicker. I can't believe this is happening. Hey, you better get right, youngsters. I get the picture. Just quit throwing those seeds at me, would you? He's gotta be using some sort of infinite ammo code with that box of seeds. The final showdown. First of all, I want to stress that this might be nothing. I'm not too sure myself. The young boy slumped over the table as soon as he took one sip of his Shabakino. Well, the clumsy it upset the face. He knocked it right over. It broke, and the stripe of cloth covering the table got completely soaked. Well, how's that? Turn things upside down, huh? Is that all? Yes, that's all. I remember it perfectly. Yeah, you're doubting me again? You're doubting a poor, defenseless old man? No, we're not doubting you, Mr. Kudo. Don't you get the feeling there's a question hanging on everyone's lips, Nick? Yeah. So what? Probably. That's all I can think of. And I have to cross-examine this guy? You're a barbarian. That's all. That's why. Sorry. That's all you can think of. Very well, Mr. Wright. Your final cross-examination, please. The court generally prefers if witnesses are sure of themselves, Mr. Kudo. Oh, you Barat! I'm warning you, I'm more savage than a macho man right now. You won't beat me with these testimonies. This is the final battle. Ow, ow. He's tricking those seeds harder than ever. I better be careful. Come on, Nick. Kneel him. Of course, already heard that testimony, Mr. Kudo. Hey, I knew that. I was just setting the mood. How else am I supposed to build up the suspense? Suspense? Yes. What do you think? Should I work the audience a bit more? No, please continue, Mr. Kudo. As quickly as possible. Alright, now where was I? Oh yes, the young boy slumped over at the table and... A face, you say? Yes. There are faces all on... Oh, nice. There are faces on all the tables in that place. Their accidents waiting to happen. They're practically begging to be knocked over. Well, he's right about there being faces. I do remember seeing them too. There was a face on the table when I had lunch there. And you saw the moment when the victim actually knocked over the face? Well, it's hard to say. It's a bit unclear. How do you really define? Okay, I get it. I hear a brick on the side. Oh, it burned. Sorry, it's burned into my memory as clear as day. Soaked in water, you mean? Yes, it splashed me on the knee as well. You say you were sitting at the table across the room of the victim, correct? And yet, the water still managed to splash onto you? It was cold! I clearly remember it splashing me! Did the water really make it all the way across to the other side of the room? You mean the phase of the victim's table falling and breaking upside down? Falling upside down and breaking? That phase turned upside down, and my testimony's turned, in this case, upside down. It's a joke. I just wanted everyone to hear it. What do you think, Captain? I'm impressed by your ability to waste time. Gordon hasn't raised any objections for a while now. So, you young show-off? With that scrap of information, I'm throwing down the gauntlet. If I lose this one, I'll take it like a man and admit defeat. He's really giving you the evil eye, Maya. It's you who's looking at me, Nick, not me. It's like he's saying, I triple dog dare you to find a contradiction, young'un. I guess I'll just have to rise to the challenge then. We'll check the current. Interesting. Alright. Mr. Kudo, this is a photograph of the crime scene. So what? Look carefully at the table. The face is there. Intact. Huh? Lost your tongue, Grandad? I'm no Grandad of yours! Hopscotch! Ow, ow, ow. Enough! You throw any more seats in this courtroom, the cleaners will be here all night! Ah! What cleaners? What is it now? I should remember something. Yes, go on. The broken vase. It was on my table. What? Well, you see. It started me when that young lad collapsed. So I stood up. That must have been when I heard it fell over. The vase on my table, I mean. The vase on your table? Yes, it was on my table. And that's how my groin came to be completely soaked. Thank you, Mr. Kudo. You've certainly earned your kudos for today. Yeah, I'd like to ask a question now. Have I been any use at all? Perhaps that's something you should reflect on yourself, Mr. Kudo. Oh, wait a minute! If that's the case, there's more! I've got more to say! Oh yes! I remember something else! Bailiff! Escort the witness out of the courtroom! Wait, listen to me! Well, we seem to have been completely sidetracked. And I'm still not in a position to deliver a verdict. The defendant has not been possibly identified as the waitress in question. Yeah. Additionally, there are two the parties in the testimony we've heard thus far. The mark on the coffee cup that the victim supposedly drank with his left hand, and the earpiece which was inserted into his left ear, out of which he couldn't hear. Wow, Nick, you did. I therefore request both. Require both the defense and the prosecution to further investigate the facts. Yes, Your Honor. There's one more thing before I can call today's session to an end. One more thing, Your Honor. The witness we just heard from. He is most insistent that his testimony should be of use. We summarized it accordingly into this statement. Okay. You may each have a copy of it, if you wish. Whatever. The prosecution doesn't need props like that. Well, that's really mad, huh? Yeah, I would be too. Very well. Here you are then, Mr. Wright. There are 3 copies. My own, yours, and Mr. Goddard. Yes, Your Honor. When the incident occurred, I broke the face of my seat. I'm sorry. That's a testimony, alright. I'm sorry? This isn't a piece of testimony. More like a 5-year-old's apology. What the heck are we supposed to do with 3 copies? That's all. This court is adjourned. Alright. We'll do the investigation and then wrap up. January 7th, 12:52 p.m. Viking Cool office. Okay. I bet we get to work with this time. So, how do you think the trial went this morning? How do you think it went? It got a bit crazy in there. I just wonder if that killed our chances. Yeah, I guess it did get out of hand. Mr. Kudo's testimony did nothing to help us. Plus, we don't even know the identity of the witches who laced the coffee. All we know is what Mr. Kudo saw. The apron straps and the ribbon. And that the victim was wearing an earpiece. It's when his eardrum was ruptured. Talk about a terrifying case of contradictions. And then play doctor and find ourselves secure then. Huh. Yeah. Gotta find one for Maggie. Or she's gonna have a terminal case of guilty. Well, I'm officially at a loss of where we start. Yeah, me too. Let's try some brainstorming. You go first. I guess we should try to put Mr. Kudo's testimony to some sort of use. Yeah, that's true. And we need to figure out the identity of the witches and who the victim really was. Somehow, I think the key to this case has got to be a trade end. Well then, let's get back there and check it out again. Oh! And we should drop it on Maggie and see how she's doing too. So, anything on your mind? Actually, there is something. I was wondering about Enoff. You know, like what he's like and stuff. Oh, yeah. I almost forgot about that guy. I'ma beat you so hard, it'll feel like your yo's are smooching the express train. Phoenix Wright. You're saying yo's Phoenix Wright? Cause I'm Phoenix Wright. The one and only. Actually, I learned a little something about my doppelganger. Huh? You did? What did you find out? Oh, yeah. Maya was working at the restaurant when I ran into Don feeling it. Let's just say he was such a terrible person to me that I wanted to sue for defamation. What's that guy's story anyway? What does he have to gain by impersonating me? We gotta do two things. We gotta stand here just for lulz. Charlie, a quite decorative plan. You sort of a keepsake. You didn't remember me about. Sure, the office is a mess, but I never forget the wireless love fella. Difficult-looking legal lawyer who's standing in the middle row. They mock me! Actually, I think I've been for so long that they're covered in a layer of dust. I guess I should at least pretend to read them once in a while. Alright, let's actually move on. January 7th, Police Department, Criminals and Forest Department. Police Station, Criminals and Forest. Looks like Gumshoe's not here. Never mind that. What's going on? It feels different in here somehow. You think? Yeah. Everyone seems to be on edge. What are you doing? Calling the officers for the briefing, quickly! Can't you shut down the station server? Chief, quit playing on the internet! What am Why do I feel that's salmonella? That's close to relation to salmonella. But my email pen pal. 147 the princess. Save it for later. I'm turning it off now. No! Hey, princess. Everyone's keeping busy in here, huh? Busy? I'm not panicking if you ask me. Something's going on. Something big. Oh, let's just lay down and do their thing. January 7th, Detention Center. Visitor's room. I guess Maggie's still in questioning. But we've got questions to ask her too. Maggie! Maggie! Okay. Keep it down, Maya. This isn't a playground, you know. That's it. January 7th, tray span. Empty, as usual. Yeah, and it's lunchtime too. That's it! Come on, come on, come on! Hey, that sounds like... Not calling it, pal. Just calling it, pal. Come on, I know you can. He's getting really worked up about something. No, that's the wrong number. Looks like an 8. Would have only netted me $5 anyway. What a ripoff. What's the problem, Detective Gumshoe? Huh? Oh, it's you! I was just... I was just listening to the radio, pal. The radio? Hey, Detective Gumshoe's having lunch here! He is. And he's having the twin tea set. What can I say? This is a nightmare. How am I supposed to look for Maggie in the eye now, pal? You really drove her into a corner, you know. You always blow apart my testimony. Why, of all days, did you do it today? Sorry. Just weren't any holes in it. For once. Yeah, what happened? Usually your testimonies were like Swiss cheese. Swiss cheese? Would he have preferred rumbled like aged persimmon? Anyway, the case has already been ruled on. There shouldn't be any holes left to find. So, did Maggie say anything to you about me aiming? Well, how did she put it again? I can't believe Detective Gumshoe! I hate him, sir! I mean, I don't even want to see him again. Something like that. Wow! Please, Detective Gumshoe! I didn't mean... Why? Why is this happening? He's banging his head against the wall, Nick! Ooh, man. Poor Gumshoe. So, did you like the twin tea set? I've never paid that much money for lunch before. I was so nervous, my hands were shaking. So, how did it taste? Well, for $20, I guess. I don't know how to describe it, really. It was delicate. Delicate? You mean you liked it? It didn't taste bad to you? What's the matter with him? Looks like he's thinking. That's it! I've been trying to think the right words to describe the taste. And I just realized. It's bad! That's it! It tastes bad. It's just kind of hard to admit it to yourself when you paid $20 for it, you know. Maybe you should have found out about the price after he had finished eating. Hey, Nick! Maybe that's why Glenn Egg came here. Maybe he heard about the super fierce twin tea set. If by fierce you mean fearsome. Speaking of Glenn Egg, that reminds me. It's so hard to know anything about the guy. Why don't we ask Dr. Gumshoe about what he knows? What he knows, seeing it as he's here. So, what were you all excited about earlier? Huh? That's right. You said you were listening to the radio or something. Give me a second. Room's getting a little dark, so I'm going to turn my light on. I'm going to pause for. I'm going to move stuff for a bit here. All right, I'm back. We're good. Yeah, that's right. You said you were listening to the radio or something. Oh, that was nothing. I wasn't excited. Come on, Detective Gumshoe. You can tell a little of me. What were we listening to? Nothing, really. It was just a daily exercise, though. I mean, this one seems obvious. What the? A psych block? This lunch special of lobster sure is great. Then why are there tears in your eyes? I don't even need to waste time. Take that! You don't even need to waste any time for this one. Radio. Alright, Detective Gumshoe, tell me the truth. What were you listening to? Our Gage is back! No way, pal. Now that you've made a big thing of it, I'm not gonna tell you. Don't say about that, pal. Considering all the noise you were making while you were listening, it's pretty clear what kind of radio program it was. I say it's related to... Take that! I'm right, aren't I? You were listening to the lottery results, weren't you? You thought you'd try win big, just like Glenn did. It's like you can see right through me! Huh. I cracked him already? See, pal. That's why I said it was nothing. I'm usually pretty lucky, so I figured I'd give it a try. What's with everyone on the lottery? I'm actually not going to say anything about that. So, how did it go? I won 50 cents. It'd be better to win nothing at all than have a lousy buck. I was so mad! Yeah, I know the feeling. I bought the same kind of ticket Mr. Egg used. And I got the special radio show where they announced the winning numbers. They even do the drawing live on the air. It's intense, pal. I bet that's what Mr. Egg was listening to on the day he was killed. Yeah. What time is it now? Oh, it's just after 1:30. And are the lot results always broadcasted at this time? At the same time? Yeah. Look, I got this flyer when I bought the ticket. Millionaire Radio Flyer. Experience the most thrilling 10 minutes of your life every Monday at 1:30 p.m. Millionaire Radio? That sounds cool! I want to try it, Nick! Then buy a ticket, Maya. With your own money. This guy was a real programming genius. They call him the walking computer at the place where he works. Which happened when he crashed. Now, what happened when he crashes, though? Does he just stop moving all of a sudden? He wasn't literally a computer, Maya. Anyway, there's nothing between Maggie and the victim. Yeah, that's what we found out yesterday too. Hey, Detective Gumshoe! Don't you have any information that's a bit more fun? Fun? Oh, I know! So, we paid a visit to where Mr. Egg worked yet? You might as well. His workplace? What's that? A computer firm called Blue Screens Inc. Or something like that. Sounds like a real stable company. This should be fun, Nick. Let's go! Computers aren't really my thing, Maya. We'll be fine. I mean, I know all about high-tech stuff. I wonder about that. It's just around the corner from this joint. You should take a look. A computer firm called Blue Screen Inc., huh? Well, I guess we'll go. January 7th, Blue Screen Inc. Wow, this place sure is high-tech. You can almost smell the electricity in the air. It's a computer firm, Maya. It is a computer firm, Maya. I can't work with electricity, you know. Who are you? Oh, hello. I'm sorry. Access is restricted to authorized personnel only. This is a computer programming laboratory. There are far too many trade secrets that could be leaked. Wow! What secrets? Everything you see here is classified. No information can leave this building. Understood. Who is this woman? Like a robot or from some kind of whacked educational show. My name is Lisa Basil. I'm the company director. Director? He's human? She's more like a ghost in a shell. I get it. I think I got it now. And that thing over her eye. Isn't that the same device as Glen Eggs? That's a DMH, right? Nice try, but it's the other way around, Maya. It's a HMD. All my programmers here at Blue Screen Inc. are supplied with HMDs. Then, do you write programs too? No, I just enjoy wearing this. They are pretty cool. I wouldn't mind one. Whoa! Look at this desk, Nick! What a mess! It's pretty average to me. But you can't get any work done with everything all over the place like this. You think? Real wizards can work under any condition, you know. She's trying to hint that I should have my desk more. I'll clean up my desk when Maya stops asking silly questions. Don't hurry then. Hey! This calendar! What about it? If this isn't our hint about tidying, you can forget it. Something marked December 3rd in red pen. Someone's marked December 3rd in red pen. December 3rd? That's the day Mr. Egg was murdered. Is there anything else? Yeah, it says, meet with the tiger. The tiger? When calendars out of the court records. On December 3rd, on the day of the incident, there's a note saying, meet with the tiger. Wow! Look at this mess. Looks like they're all betting tickets. What kind of betting tickets? We're betting on which horse will win a given race. There are horse racing tickets. Oh wow! These stores are stuffed full of these. Looks like they're all losing tickets though. Let's take us horse racing betting tickets found at Glen Eggs. There are over 500 of them. Dude, that's some serious bad luck. This many tickets would get you, what, $1 down at the recycling center? But I didn't know you were so hard. Oh, but as you tried the profit from the dead, Nick. I'm just taking them as evidence, Maya. He's really pounding that keyboard, isn't he? Wow! I bet that's where the programmer comes from, huh? I guess I shouldn't be resting on my laurels. Gotta expand my skill set and all that. Yeah, that's a good idea. Maybe I should become, maybe I could become OCD's apprentice. And what about your spare medium training? Hey, look, Nick! It's a supercomputer! It looks like it looks like it's really smart and wise, doesn't it? Computers are only as smart as the humans that use them, Maya. That explains why we don't use the computer in our office. You work there too, Maya. Yeah, at least I'm... Please don't argue about something that's so trivial. Otherwise, the computer will laugh at you. She says she laughed at us, Nick. She's a human, Maya, not a computer. I think we're done. Yeah. Oh. Those pillars almost look like they're moving. It's kind of unsettling. Nah. They just look a bit twisted or warped or whatever what I'm looking for. This office was designed with a futuristic feel in mind. Futuristic? Yes. We try to image what things might look like in the future when we design it. It helps to smooth and calm the soul. On second thought, I agree with you, Nick. This place is really unsettling. So, what exactly is this firm's business? I will try to simplify it so that you can understand. We analyze the data management system required by certain branches of industry, and then deliver optimized operating systems and source-level components to them. Huh? You lost me on the corner of analysis and management. It doesn't matter. They analyze stuff. You get that much, right? You got that much, right? The software we produce is distributed on CDs. CDs? Yes, compact discs. Digital optical storage media. Of course, CDs are used for software as well as music. It's a small firm, but all my employees are first-class programmers. Let's ask one of them what they are doing. Excuse me, what are you working on right now? I'm researching the impact of time slicing... Oh my god, no! There's no way I can keep up with that. Well, you get the idea. This is the sort of thing we are involved in. Did you group people follow that? Yeah. The blank smile just says otherwise, Maya. You know about what happened, right, Miss Basil? You mean about Glenn being poisoned? Yes, I know. It's terrible. Can you tell us anything that might be helpful? I don't think so. A police officer was here earlier too. But I couldn't tell him anything because the witches who committed the crime has nothing to do with blue screen ink. Oh. How about Mr. X's desk? Have you cleared it out already? No, not yet. It's this one, right in front of you. If there's anything that might be useful, you're welcome to take it. I guess there might be a clue here somewhere. Would you mind taking a look at this? I'm sorry, that data is super admin restricted desktop access password protected. Super admin restricted desktop access super admin restricted desktop access password protected? What? This is madness! No, Maya. This is Sparta! Yeah, I have to throw it in there somewhere. She won't tell us unless we say the right code word. Code word, Sesame. Sesame. I don't know. It's not. Let's see see some him then it must be her mother's maiden name. That's how it always is. There's no point in having a password if it's always the same thing, Maya. I guess she just doesn't want to talk about this. Maybe we should focus on asking about Glen A. What do you say? Nope. Oh, that's not it. About Mr. Egg. He was a top programmer. I would even say he was a genius. But he did suffer from one or two bugs in his personality. Oh, like what? He's a bit of a loser. Perhaps that would be the best way to describe it. That was what got him into trouble. What's the matter? He was a top programmer. I would even say he was a genius. So he was really no trouble at all. A modern employee. Hey, wait a minute! Just not. You said he was. Sorry, he's something about being in trouble. I've got to find out what this trouble was exactly. About Mr. Egg. He was in some kind of trouble? I'm sorry. Why would you think that? I thought you said something about it just now. Okay. You said he got himself into trouble because he was a bit of a loser. Of course. I doubt we have anything here. So let's just leave. Reset locks? I guess Mr. Egg is like every other man with his own piece of palace secrets. Let's check the kitchen. January 7th, Trey Band's kitchen. Huh? Mr. Armstrong's talking to someone. I'll be back next month. Warren! Mr. X, Roman, I will be waiting for you. If you haven't got it by then, I'm afraid it might get a little hot around here. Oh! I will have everything ready, I promise! I love fire, you know. I love the way it crackles. Oh no, no! Stop it, I beg you! And don't let me down. I'll be watching you. Fast more! This is not necessary. You can trust me, mademoiselle. Talk to anyone, and I'll drive a knife right through your heart. Oh no! You don't have to worry, you know. You worry far too much. Maybe Cease will help you relax. This is the oil from sandalwood. I do love raw meat from time to time. Oh! I'll be taking my leave. Goodbye for now. I have the shivers. I must rub some of my oil all over my body before I become senior of this wreck. Yeah, oui, that feels good. Oh la la, excuse me, monsieur. My eyes! My eyes! Your eyes? If you have trouble with your eyes, use this. The oil of sandalwood. Isn't this just a leftover of what you were just saying? Using? You don't exactly have many customers, do you, Mr. Armstrong? No, you're right, monsieur. But perhaps that is a time for you to visit me, no? So that way I can give you my undivided attention and cook for you la dish supreme. Routine on a brave fist, huh? That's what girls do, Nick. But you're right. This is very difficult these days. Perhaps the name is no problem. People do not understand it. They think it is Trey. I just wanted people to think that my restaurant was exclusive. They think you just serve fast food on cheap plastic trays? Nick, that's the kind of thing that can make a girl cry. Have you forgotten that Mr. Armstrong is a man, Maya? This certainly to my life. It is everything to me. I will defend it with to La Finale. No one will take it from me. So, who was that woman you were talking to? Ooh la la, you saw that? Well, yes. Sorry. So, who was she? She looks so polite and graceful. Polite? Graceful? And she liked raw meat and fires, right? I'll be back next month. Oh, natural excellent. I will be waiting for you. If you haven't got it by then, I'm afraid it might get a little hot around here. Oh, I don't have Reggie. I promise. Now that I think about it. Hey, Maya. I think it's pretty clear what kind of conversation they were having. You think so? Well, then let's show them that pizza and see what happens. So long as that paper assists. I am but the delightful angels with slab-broken wings. An angel, huh? Doesn't go well. When you think about it. I keep harassing me month after month. In the end, I had to give in. I could do help them. Help them? With what? Well, but sure, if I did not owe him their money, I would have refused. But my hands are tied. Please, what did you agree to help them with? No, I cannot say. If I tell you, some woman, she will slice me up. And teach me with la salad garnish. Ew. It doesn't mean that he literally be sliced up and served for garnish. I'm going to guess that woman has something to do with your loan contract. Am I right? Please, Mr. Armstrong, tell us about that woman. That woman who was here earlier. I take it she's... Why has it come to this? What a tragedy. Suddenly I find myself so deep in the debt. It is a sign of the bad world we live in, huh? No, I say it's more of a sign of the bad culinary skills. It's that woman who is here. See, scary woman. She is from the loan office. Loan office? Is that where you borrow $500,000 from? Wait, tender lender, it is called. Actually, Niam, just hearing it makes me want to borrow some money. Please, you must not borrow from him. If you must, no more than $10. $10? I don't think your whole monthly's stripping, Naya. Hey, you can have more than that. Thank you very much. So, tender lender is the loan office you borrow $500,000 from, huh? I wonder if they've got anything to do with this case. I am a weak woman. When I am upset, I have to buy something nice to cheer me up. Thanks to them loaning me the money, I have to pay him back $500,000 now. I am like his slave. I have to do everything that he tells me. Oh. So, who is he? The Tiger. Tiger? It is the manager of Sea Tenderlander, a terrified man, the Bacon City mobster. When he shouts at me, my knees I tremble and he is ringing in my ears for 3 days. Then the dieter, the noise of the bad road scooter. Right, I started to cry. Big city mobster who rides a battle road scooter? Does this guy resemble me by any chance? Oh no. That man is a presence. A most formidable personnel. Although, we does have the spikier air just like you. We say it's a resemblance here, I suppose. Sounds like this loan office is worth checking out after all. You want to visit the tender letter, it is just beyond Fitterman Square. Hey, Nick! You need money? I can loan you some. As long as it's less than $3. Thanks for the offer. It's if you don't find him score, huh? Let's pretend that, I mean, though. Please, monsieur, there's no need to show me that. I think we've... Yeah, we've had this all before. Ooh, what a beautiful pendant! It would look stunning on me with that earring. Please don't steal it again, okay? It's a one of a kind. Pictures of the it no. It's not block of cheese, you know. This is the paper the victim brought with him. Fancy bomber. Oui. Does that mean something to you? No, I only speak French, mademoiselle. But we found it behind your magazine rack. Oh, well, naughty I am. I haven't cleaned in such a long time. For such a long time. What is this? What's it? Must. I think we did. Alright. Yeah, we did that. Oops. Just pretending kissers now. Ah, you have eaten my lunch, haven't we? Tell me, monsieur, did you enjoy that lunch I prepared for you? You can all mixture of flavors. It's the first time I've ever had lunch. Oh, we've did this already. That's a new reaction. What is it? This is your scooter? No, I saw it before in Venomous Square, you see. Andres, no! Take it away! Do not show that to me! Talk about an allergic reaction. Oh, we've had that. Ah, this is true. My vases are broken all the time. I bought some new ones that day after the incident. But they wouldn't let me put it on the table because of the investigation. I suppose just present it all. Have your cup. If only I had the right lottery ticket. I would not have any debt right now. I'd be free. Be free. Look at the bright side, Mr. Armstrong. You won $1, right? A lack of remorse for having stolen something? Priceless. Wow. Let's do some profiles just in case. Me? I think we'll cover this already. Let me go back. Oh, sorry. Thing. Oh no, that was no. Anyway. Voila! You're such a pretty smile, my pretty trio. With me? Oui, la smile is the most important thing for us girls. Sure. You have some perfect face for a waitress, you know. Thanks. I guess if things don't work out someday, maybe I'll come back. I'll be back. What things? Step by your arena spear medium? Murderous, what beauty. That's my sister. Oh, oui, a little like. You have certain. Okay, I think we. Definitely that. What's it? Oh, okay, nope. Oh, as soon as that focus, guys. Maggie. She was super happy. Superhumanly? Oops. And then she hadn't come here to work for me. She would not have gotten to dismiss. Huh? I'm missing something here, aren't I? Sorry, Maggie. Forgive me. Ah, la dead man. La first of my restaurant. No, what? You mean the first customer you ever had? No. People see through his time. That man of my restaurant. It's a shame that was a customer only after his mission here. Ah, see, old man. He's a regular here. My specialty of cappuccino and cold water is one of his favorites. Was he here at the time of the incident? He was there. I'm sure of it. When that incident happened, the old man was here. There's hard to imagine, I know, but I think we've had this. Yep. Okay, we presented everything to him. That's the same point for us to stay here. Well, I'm gonna head back to the clinic now. Got a big meeting starting in a bit. About Maggie's case, you mean? No, that's pretty much wrapped up now. There's another big case going down at the moment, so she's been pushed aside. Okay, well, see you later then. Bye. You better keep going, detective, or you'll be late. Actually, I kinda got a favor to ask. It's a big one. A favor? Yeah, it's for, Maggie, actually. I was kinda hoping you give this to her for me. What is it? It's a lunchbox. I got up early so I could make it. Okay. I've been real worried about her. She looked like she lost a lot of weight. Okay. Detective Gumshoe. How many weenies are in here? There's not a person on earth who could down this much meat. You think? I love weenies. I can't get enough of their tandy juices. Juiciness. But what are you giving her? It took me ages to mix, so please say you will, pal. I can't exactly say no, can I? Gumshoe lunch. Attorney, hand me a lunch. Fills the stomach with love and plenty of weenies. Maybe I'll eat it myself if I get hungry. Don't forget, okay? I'm counting on you to give that to Maggie. He's finally gone. January 7th, Federman Square. I don't see any signs of Mr. Crudo, do you? Maybe he went to buy another ton of bird seeds. I was kind of hoping he wouldn't be here anyway. At least not for now. Besides, any more seeds today and I'm liable to turn into a real phoenix. January 7th, Tandy Lander. This place gives off a real strange vibe, doesn't it? Looks like the tiger isn't in his lair. And that is, as I say, a very good thing. Welcome. Talk about a creepy voice. It makes your soul want to shrivel up and die. You're here to discuss a loan? No, not exactly. The manager's away at the moment. Wait quietly, please. She's gone, just like that. I guess we'll just have to come back another time. But this is the perfect opportunity, Nick! This place reeks of suspicion. Come on, Nick! Let's take a look around, okay? Do you think I'll be okay? Of course! No one will ever know. Coffee? Ah! I'll leave it here for you to enjoy. Quietly. Yes, thank you. Do not touch the desk, please. Nick, let's get out of here. Now she wants to get out of here. There's a CD player on this, but the desk is so loud. It's a wonder you can hear it. The lid's open. I wonder what kind of music the tiger's into. Have you finished the coffee? Ah! Yes, thanks. It was lovely. So, you drank it all? Hee. You're... If you touch anything else that doesn't belong to you, there's always another cup. That coffee is laced with something, I'm almost sure of it. Nick, my stomach! It's killing me! Oh, wait. Maybe it was just the burger I had for breakfast. I sure hope so. You better take a look at this, Dusty. You're so alive to have a chance. What the? What? It's not the Rocco soundtrack. Is it Claw of the Tiger? It's a demo disc. The artist's name has been handwritten on the disc in pen. MC Balmer. What? This must be the CD Maggie told us about. Let's listen to it. I bet it's heavy metal. No way. Ah, whoa. Make us drink more coffee every day. MC Balmer found a tiny liner, simple disc with the name written in marker. This is one impressive desk on one impressive rug. It's solid gold, Nick. Gold! Look, just look at that shine. Only real gold shines like that. Would you really want such a shiny desk, though? I don't know, but let's see what it's like to sit on a solid gold desk. Wow, I'm completely dazzled! That's because it's completely dazzling. I can see up my nose in the reflection! That's gotta be real distracting. Really distracting. But this isn't practical. No surprise there. What's this? It's a punching bag. What? No way! You can catch me walking around with a bag like that. What do you mean, walking around? It's the sign. The sign's gross to start with. It's way too heavy to be practical. And why is it called a punching bag? Don't people know measure bags are in? I knew it. I was right before. Back at Tribune. Paris fashion is more my thing. I really hope she's pulling my chin on this one. Let's see. The round doll thing is a Dharamon, I think? I figured I'd read a book or two and be more cultured in case you're wondering. You mean you aren't making stuff up for a change? I bet you didn't know that no matter what, he's always right himself. Go on, Nick. Give him a good shove. Only if I feel like dying. Now, this yellow thing. This is a Japanese chess piece. I think it's a king. Not that I'm an expert or anything. I'm more of a reverse A person, you know. Oh, okay. Interesting. Assuming she knows what I'm talking about. These aren't exactly your typical monster wannabe items. They're not trophies, they say. Does this have anything to do with the new reveals today? Hey! There's a piece of paper sticking there from under here. What is it? A repair bill? Looks like he did some repair work on his car. Does he have one? $15,000 to replace a bumper and a light. That's insane. Oh, okay. Card register to the Cavanaries. Huh? Okay. So it's not even the Tiger's car? Why would someone else repair bill be in the Tiger's office? Car repair for $15,000 paid by Tiger to the Cavanari family. Oh no! Someone dropped the ashtray on the floor! That's going to be a nightmare to clean up. Yeah, it's all over the rug and everything. I accidentally knocked over a really big space heater once. Cleaning it up was such a pain. And it's one of those super antiques where you have to burn a ton of charcoal. How did she manage to knock over one of those? Sorry, knock one of those over, sorry. Aren't they supposed to be super heavy? Oh hey! There's a book of matches here too! Matches, huh? Places don't give those out much nowadays. Hey, wait a second! What is it? Look at the print on its cover. It says Très Bien. Très Bien matches. Matches used for advertising, found line and tinny lender. These matches could come in handy. You might be able to use them. Yeah! The light for the office is... No, it's like for the office boiler keeps going down. Swing and a miss, Maya. Swing and a miss. Hey, look at this Persian style coat. It's so click. Looks more like a pimp coat to me. Guess I haven't got an eye for fashion. Hey, look at this! This suit's the same color as the one you wore, Nick. The same color as my suit. Ah! Keep your voice down, Maya. Nick, you gotta take a look at this. Some kick. Ah! I'll just leave it here for you. Yeah, sure. Thanks. Just wait here quietly. Otherwise, sure. Did you hear that, Nick? Wait quietly, she says. Yeah, sure. I have my eye on you, only so I can take care of you. Understand? I'm scared, Nick. So, what were you getting so excited about before? Look, on the lapel of the suit. That's an attorney's badge? Is the tiger a lawyer? Yeah. No way, look at that thing. It's made of paper. Paper badge, fairy tale letter, made of cardboard and printed to look authentic. For some reason, your badge suddenly looks real cheap to me, Nick. Why doesn't anyone recognize an obviously fake badge when they see one? I am not doing it this time. We did it. Too many A's. Ah! Come out on that desk, Maya. What are you two sniffing around my office for? Nothing. We were just... my precious carpet. You just got ash on my rug. You're gonna wash that. You're gonna wish your ugly feet that never came through my door. It wasn't us. It was already like this. You just wanna argue with me? You stop what you're doing? You think you can take me on? I'm gonna flood yours too in the pancakes and turn you into my new rug. Ah! Oh. Don Tigre. You're back. That voice! It's like evil sleeping into your head for your ears! I'm sorry, Don Tigre. I knocked over that ashtray earlier, and... She's really got... Has she got a death wish or what? Oh, right. Huh? Forget about it, Viola. It's nothing. What? I ain't getting mad at you. You're too cute, you hear? That's so unfair. Here, have some cookies. I just baked them. And you need some strong espresso while you're discussing your loan. Phoenix Wright. Yes? You're either crazy or just plain stupid to chase after me. I worked so hard, but now you're just gonna come and mess up my plan. It was him. He's my phony. Ha! I don't care. No one gets in my way. But what? I mean, excuse me? You should've left the little girl at home, right? Huh? I have a few things I want to earn. Ah! No questions. This is the last time we meet. Wait! Please! That was pretty weak, Nick. You waited until it was out of earshot before you shouted at him. Like you're one to talk. I didn't hear you scream, hold it either. The espresso. Ah! And cookies. This woman is definitely not good for my heart. Nah, what was it the tiger called her? Violetta? So, I'm kind of curious about your company, Tendy Lander. With a warm and friendly atmosphere you expect from a family-sized business. Okay. A consideration rate of interest is on an attractive repayment policy. Why do I get the feeling this sentence is not going to end well? We will tenderly lend you that little bit extra. Here at Tendylander. Hey, Nick, things are a bit tight for writing crew at the moment, aren't they? I mean, there's that $500 you owe me from our card game for starters. Why don't you take out a loan? Would I like to take out a loan from a place like this? Not so much. Tendylanders is on your side. So, let's say I'm late with my repayment. What happens then? We give you more coffee. Strong coffee. Right. I think I'd rather skip town. Hey, just remember I can make strong coffee too, Nick. Strong tea as well. So, do you know about the incident we were investigating? What incident? Well, a man was poisoned in the restaurant just near here. That incident. Let me see. I was here that day with the manager. The manager being the tiger? Furio Tiger. Furio Tiger? So that's where the tiger thing comes from. Exxon's got a real name, Nick! Hurry up and find out more about him! Oh. Furio Tiger. Can I ask you about the tiger? I mean, Mr. Tiger? Cookies. Sure. How do you like my cookies? I baked them myself. Go ahead, Nick. The honor is all yours. No, ladies first, Maya. No matter how I look at this, I just don't get it. What are the tiger and this girl doing working together? We are lovers. That's not exactly coming across in your tone of voice. And I owe Don Tigre my life. He's the one who saved me. The tiger saved you? Please address him properly as Don Tigre. Otherwise, I'll have to... Okay, Don Tigre. Of course. I'm sorry. He saved her life? I'd sure like to know how that happened. I'm very frail, you see. Just recently, I died once. You died? About 4 months ago. Doctor said to abandon all hope. Sorry, the doctor said to abandon hope. I guess they were expecting her to take a boat ride across the river Styx. But Don Tigre, he saved me. He gave up everything. Everything? When I found out what he had done for me, I was happy. No offense, but I'm finding that a little hard to believe. I decided I'd pay him back. With my life, I served him coffee, an espresso. I'm still wondering about what's in her coffee. So is that why you've got that bandage on your head? This... so what's the story with that with the bandage? They put it on after the operation. Operation? It's just a little injury. A little injury. Fatal injury? Maya just suffered one herself. By the looks of it. So that's the injury you were talking about when you said you had died once. Or Cyclops. I think we can do it to here. You really creeps me out, Nick. Same here, but we've got to find out the truth. Alright, I'm gonna be back a sec. Here's I want to double check something here. Well, we're still gonna finish this off. I don't think we have much left of this part. A little bit, but not too much. Yeah, no, I'll be back in a bit. I'm back, it was nothing. Thought I heard something, but nope. Alright, let's leave. January 7th, Fairland Square. There he is! Old CD's back feeding the pitches again. There, take this, and this, and get out of my park. Like I thought, he's really mad. Come on, Maya, just keep your head down and let's sneak away while we can. Still can. Oh, why? Hello? Oh, man! What are you doing, Maya? Huh? Hey, he just turned his back on us. I'm not surprised. I really heard his pride in the court this morning. Mr. Crudo! Pigeons. Look, we really need to talk to you, alright? Oh, but the demons! In the group, ow, ow, ow! Seeds! Shell splitters! Info! I always knew you were a demon, Maya. So, I'm sorry about what happened in court earlier today. Yeah! Everyone be talking about me behind my back now. A dirty old man who was so busy looking at the serving girl's backside that he can't remember her face. A filthy deprived animal. Oh, not at all. Are you listening to me, boy? I don't care what you say. I saw that witch put it in. She put some white powder in the young lad's Javakino. We hear you. Yep. He brought another thing. The young layabout was wearing an earpiece. On the same side of as the lens of his broken spectacles. We're really sorry. So I made a little mistake about the face. So what? I know what I saw. I tell you. Okay. Take it easy, please, Mr. Crudo. Don't tell me to take it easy, Spectre Brat. Take this! You said you were a craftsman, right? Yeah. The modern world casts honest craftsmen like me aside in droves. Surely it's not done. I come from a long line of craftsmen, right back to the time of the Shoguns. Do you hear me? I didn't become an embroiderer. I was born one. Actually, I'm kind of in the same situation myself. I want to stick my... Yeah, I want to stick my fingers up that dribbling old judge's nose. I'm screaming right down his ear hole. Objection! Oh, so did you want to become a lawyer when you were young? I don't think that's quite what he... That's quite a Maya. I think he's just in a bad mood, that's all. I'm just a tsunami of frustration inside and ready to burst out. The lamps are rumbling now. He might never shut him up. What should we do? Guess I better let him talk. So there's not much call for craftsmen these days then. Of course not, you idiot! All I go for nowadays is running errands. Errands? Everyone takes advantage of the elderly. Buy some bread, Gramps. Take the dog for a walk, Grandad. Feed the pigeons, old man. What am I, some sort of 2-bit community handyman? Well... Buy some bread? Nah, that I can understand. But what's the point of feeding some city pigeons? Why don't people say what they want? Get lost, that's what they're trying to say. Oh yes, I'm just an inconvenience, you see. At home, at that restaurant, I just get in the way, don't I? I'm sure you don't. Wait a minute. What did he just say? At home and at that restaurant? Hold up. By restaurant, are you talking about that? Are you talking about Trace Bien? Did you get asked to run an errand there too? Yes, I did. The very day that young Black was poisoned. What? So on the day of the incident, what were you asked to do? Well, just boy, because I'll tell you what I was asked to do. All of a sudden, the young lad slumped over the table. The service girl collapsed. The serving girl collapsed. And I broke that face. It all happened so fast, I was in a bit of a daze, you see. And the owner shouted to me, "Excuse me, on you. Call the police." Call them yourself. I should have said that, but I didn't think of it at that time. Okay, so did you end up calling the police? Like I said, I was in a bit of a daze. Did you call them on your cell phone? God, do I look like I have one of those newfangled thingamajigs? I went out looking for a payphone, of course. You went looking for one? I couldn't find one right away, you know. Wandered around for 5 minutes or so. 5 minutes? So for 5 minutes after the incident happened. Yes, sir. The owner of... Was it... Trebian's on his own. Why didn't you mention this in court this morning? Well, I would have if you give me the chance. But you all put me out of the courtroom. Thank you, Mr. Kudo. You certainly earned your kudos for today. Wait a minute. If that's the case, there's more I've got to say. Oh, yes, I remember something else. Enough. Escort this witness out of the courtroom. It's not my fault. You're the ones to blame. You could have at least told us before we got to court. Is it really that important that Mr. Kudo was the one who called the police? What's important is the unaccounted time before the police arrived. Victim was dead, and Maggie was unconscious. Which leaves that woman, that man, alone in the restaurant. Mr. Kudo might have been chased out of the place on purpose. What do you mean? Maybe a certain someone didn't want him in the restaurant. Ah! Oh sure, you go ahead and say I was in the way as usual. I suppose I should have been getting myself covered in pigeon poop instead, I need to give more details about what exactly happened. From Maggie and from Mr. Armstrong. Armstrong first. January 7th, Trebian Kitchen. Looks like Mr. Armstrong's out again. But the place is open for business. Can't have an open restaurant without a chef. Hey, it's not my fault, Nick. Don't take it out on me. Only a couple of minutes after the incident happened. Mr. Kudo left the scene, leaving Mr. Armstrong here alone. Ark, missing when we need to talk to him the most. Maybe he's trying to avoid us on purpose? January 7th, Detention Center Visitors Room. Oh, Mr. Wright! Hello, Maggie. So they finished questioning you? Wasn't it just unbelievable in court today, sir? I'm going to stay up all night and block about everything that happened. Weren't you scared? It was pretty touch and go in there. Yeah, but you totally nailed that old man. Well, he was all over the place with his testimony. He's not the only one. Huh? What do you mean? Everyone else's testimony don't match up either. Not with what I remembered of the incident anyway. It's possible she is the one misremembering things. Maggie, you know how you said that everyone else provided testimony that doesn't match up with what you remember? Yep. There are just so many things that don't seem to add up. The biggest contradiction is the other guy I saw at the victim's table. Oh. He was the one who slipped something into the victim's coffee. I'm sure it was him. Did Mr. Kudo testify earlier today that it was the waitress who put some white powder into the coffee cup? So you think it was this disappearing man that did it? Well, he's not the only thing that disappeared. The city finds as well. I've saw. Dragon rolls are getting... More dragon rolls are coming back, it looks to be. You know, the CD with the writing on it? Oh, yeah. The MC Screwdriver album, right? It was MC Bomber, Maya. The name that was scrolling the sports paper as well. They never did find that CD at the crime scene, sir. Or the victim's medications. They've gone missing too. Ouch. My head. This is getting way too complicated for me. You said that you passed out when the victim, when egg, has collapsed, right? Yes, it's so embarrassing. I mean, I used to be a cop. Okay. When I came to, the restaurant was buzzing with police. Before I knew what was going on, they arrested me, sir. So between the time the victim collapsed and the time the police arrived on the scene, you have no idea what went on at Trabian. No idea at all. Why? Is that important, Mr. Wright? The other witness, the old man from the park, was pretty much just out of the picture. Just out of the picture? What do you mean? OC wasn't inside the restaurant because he was told to go call the police. Exactly. And you, Maggie, were unconscious. That means Mr. Armstrong was alone in the restaurant for a brief period of time. No. You don't think Mr. Armstrong set me up, do you? When you consider the facts, it's hard to imagine that Mr. Armstrong isn't involved in this at all. It's like the master biting the paw of the dog that it feeds. Are you sure about this, Mr. Wright? Well, the old man said as much when we spoke with him earlier. I don't know. The things that man said doesn't add up for some reason, sir. I think it looks like she's trying to figure something out. Maybe we should ask Maggie exactly what she knows about OCD. Where's his testimony? I've got so much stuff recently, I'm trying to find his testimony. Oh, okay. It feels like forever. Oh, sorry. I have no man though. Still, I feel a bit uneasy. Huh? I thought you just said you felt much better. Maggie, if there's something on your mind, you've got to tell us. Especially if it has anything to do with Mr. Crudo or his testimony. Roger, I'll spit it. I'll spit it all and see what you make of it. We have to sit. Oh, sorry. I feel much better after the trial this morning. I've been a bit of a corporate proceeding addict for years now. Feels like forever since I saw a witness as slippery as that old man. Never caught the rest. Let's start presenting the lunch. Oh yeah, I've got something for you. You're gonna love. Really? What is it? A lunchbox just for you. Here. Wow, a lunchbox. Weenies too. I can't believe it. Thank you, sir. Did you make this just for me, Mr. Rain? Nah, it was Detective Gumshoe. Who else would make such a nice lunchbox for you? Detective Gumshoe? He's really worried about you. Looks like he put a lot of effort into making this too. I can't accept it. Detention set of rules. No gifts allowed, sir. Hey, come on, Maggie. Don't be like that. The rules are the rules! He'll lock you up if you break them. Somehow, when an ex-cop turns witness says that, turns witcher says that, it seems a whole lot scarier. And anyway, I hate weenies! Oh, really? It's all yours, Maya. You can enjoy it with Mr. Ray. But he's right. It's better than letting it go to waste. But I guess so. She's lunch eaten with Maya. Well, how was it? That hits the spot. I love weenies. Oh, good. Well, I gave it to you then, sir. Is there anything about Mr. Crudo's testimony that stood out at all to you? Actually, yes. The fact that he was even testifying to begin with doesn't quite what? Well, when I took the coffee over to the victim's table, it's true that there was another customer in the restaurant. Yeah, we knew that already. It was Victor Crudo. But I can't really say it was an old man. Okay, then how about calling him a really old middle-aged man? No, age isn't the issue. The other customer was a woman. A woman? Are you sure, Maggie? Well, I'm not 100% sure, but I think so. So, what did this woman look like? She was sort of creepy. And she had a crackling laugh. Sorry, creepy laugh. Creepy? Crackling? Oh, it's the other thing, never mind. Why do I get the feeling that I've come across a woman like that recently? Let's see how things are held in here. There 7 police station, criminal affairs department. The main server just went up in smokes. Why the heck isn't the press camera set up yet? The superintendent's here already. Yeah, and there's a problem with the internet too. I've already told you to stop using the computer, Chief. But I'm watching videos online. I'm catching up my Asian soap opera. It's gonna have to wait, Chief. I'm throwing the switch. No! This one Sing Yang guy was about to confess his son's hot girlfriend. Wow, this place is really buzzing. Something must be going down. It's really big. Huh? What are you doing here, pal? Detective Gumshoe! You can't be here right now. You'll be roped into the briefing if you stay. Huh? You've got big problems here today. Why? What's going on? It's a virus! A virus! A virus? There's a virus ripping through the Panique's computer system. I really need to ask you some questions. Okay, I'm gonna say this once, so listen up. Yes! No matter how poor you get, never borrow money from a place like that, you hear? Okay. If you got money troubles, just go on a diet of instant noodles and hang in there. We're not thinking about borrowing money, detective. We want information. Oh, is that all? Well, let's see. Candy Leonard is considered to be even fishier than an average illegal loan shark. And it seems he's ran into trouble just recently. Those guys have been pretty heavy-handed, calling in all their debts. Really? Don't go poking your nose around in their business, pal. You'll really regret it if you upset that lady. Alright, I get the picture. Hey, wait a minute! What did he just say? That lady? Who's this lady he's talking about, Nick? You better find out what the story is with this lady. So what exactly is a computer virus, Detective Gumshoe? I don't know. What? Okay. Look, I just go with the flow, right, pal? And here I thought detectives were supposed to be somewhat knowledgeable. What's with that face, pal? You think you know what a virus is? Well, Nick, do you? A computer virus? Sure. I mean, only in simple terms, of course. Really? Wow! You know everything, Professor Nick. Yeah, I'm gonna call you Dr. Wright from now on. Hey, that sounds pretty cool! Don't you agree, Dr. Wright? Why do I get the feeling they're making fun of me? Okay, fine. I'm no expert, but I can at least explain the basics to the two of you. A virus is a program that gets inside a computer and causes damage. Damage? You mean it makes the machine go boom and explode? No, the damage is, well, it's all internal. So the inside goes boom, right? Imagine all the case data you got stored on your PC here at the station. So you've got stored on your PC here at the station. A virus could wipe them all. So wipe out all that, sorry. That's the kind of damage I'm talking about. Wow, that's scary. Yeah. And what's even more scary is that the virus is infectious. Infectious? Most computers are connected together on a network, right? A virus can move from one machine to another over the network. So the virus keeps spreading faster and faster. Just like a real virus, huh? But Nick, why would anyone want to make a program like that? Yeah, it takes ages to type in all that data. Why would you want to destroy it, pal? No, people don't infect their own machines. They send the virus to someone else. What? That's horrible. Oh, I get it. It's like you sneeze on Mr. Scott so he catches the cold. Right. Then he wouldn't be able to turn up in court because he'd be too sick. You really shouldn't do that stuff like that, Nick. It's wrong. Who? What? Where? When? And why did the conversation jump to talking about me? Anyway, that's what a computer virus is. A bad program that causes damage. And all the different viruses have names, right? I kind of feel like I've heard the name of the virus we caught somewhere before. Yeah, the name of the virus, huh? I feel like I've heard it before too. That's the girl who works over at Attorney Lender. Want to stay away from her, okay? I mean it. She does look kind of unforgiving, doesn't she? That should be the least of your worries, pal. What's that supposed to mean? What could be worse? Her name's Viola Cadavari. She's the only granddaughter of Bruno Cadavari. Who Cadavari? Do you know who that is, Nick? Never heard of him. Bruno Cadavari is the boss of the Cadavari family. Cadavarians? That's one scared good name. You can't touch them. They're way too powerful for the police. But you're big enough taking them on, aren't you? No, I don't remember ever saying that I was going to. Gotta get some more info out of Gumshoe about this family. So I think it... Detective Gumshoe, about this... What? Inspector... Ah! This is it! This stupid name! I remember now! I thought so. Here it comes. Don't just nudge yourself into the dark and keep me in the dark, Nick! What's going on? Okay, Maya. You don't have to cry about it. The name inscribed on the sports paper and written on that CD. That's the name of the virus. MC Bomber. What? Yeah, the virus that just infected every computer in the station, pal. It's MC Bomber. Can you give us any more details, please? I'm not sure if I really want to get involved in this, but... Who are the Califarians? Who are they? A scared bunch of people, that's who. You're a cop and you're scared? What's that about? Trust me, doesn't matter if you're a kid or a cop. These guys are scary. They've got some serious clutch in the criminal underworld. You can't touch them. They get too much mullah. So they've got too much mullah. Mullah? As in, they're pretty much control all the cash in the city's black market. The black market, huh? And that includes Attorney Lender, I take it? Sure, no one stands up to Bruno Cadavari. I mean, no one. And I mean no one, sorry. Interesting. So Viola's the granddaughter of some mafia boss then? Yeah, that's... And everyone knows how much Bruno loves this little girl. She means everything to him. So, how did she end up at Attorney Lender? I don't know, pal. I heard she and the boss of Attorney Lender are pretty tight. Tight? That's what I said. That's what it says in the file I read related to Maggie's case. Sounds like a pretty important clue. We already knew about the anti-bomber virus from a while back. A group of criminals issued a series of demands to the head honcho of law enforcement. They threatened to release the virus if the demands were met. Who are they? I don't know. Some hot chap from the criminal underworld would be my guess. And now the virus has been released, huh? Yeah. It's in every computer in every public office in the city. Everyone's going nuts! They're hopping around like they're dancing out of the carnival. All this stuff with criminals and viruses? It almost feels like we're in a sci-fi movie. Apparently the programmer who made this virus was a real genius or something. The focus right now is tracing the root of this virus on the black market. You mean someone put this virus up for sale? Yeah. Because this one's so powerful. They're estimating its price tag was in the millions of dollars, pal. In the millions? Virus can be worth that much? Many containers contains a computer virus. I can't believe it! I almost forgot the most important thing! And that is, you know, the lunchbox! How did everything go? Lunchbox? You remember the weenies? I hate weenies! Oh, yeah. Those weenies. So, how did my weenies taste when they went down the hatch? Huh? Well, it was delicious. Yeah! That's what she said, really? Well, not exactly. Don't worry about it, pal. I figured something would happen. But keep prepared. Prepared? What do you mean? I made a jumbo lunchbox. Oh. Do me a favor again, huh, pal? I'll deliver this. It sure is a heavy burden. In more ways than one. I can just imagine Maggie's little eyes sparkling with joy when you bring her that. Weenies. Again, Nick. Tell me we don't have to eat all of those too. Lunch's lunchbox given to Maya. Again. I really can't eat anymore. Also, I think we have enough for one thing. Almost trout. I think we have enough for this. Still have a psycholactic break. Okay. So, how about you tell us what kind of trouble Mr. Egg was in? I'm sorry, sir, but we don't deal with troubleshooting here. Okay. Perhaps you'd like to speak to someone in customer service? What's she talking about? I guess I better just take a shot and see where it gets me. So Basil, let me ask you something. Did Mr. Gates trouble have something to do with this? What is that? A lottery ticket. There were a ton of these on the victim's table at the scene of the crime. What is the relevance of that? The victim, Mr. Glenn A. A gambling holic, didn't he? I don't think that's a logical conclusion based on the facts. Everyone seems to be rich. Even I listen to Millionaire Radio. She's right. That's a big weekend on its own. Mr. X coming was restricted the lottery, wasn't it? But Mr. X coming wasn't restricted the lottery, was it? The lottery, horse racing, he bought a lot of tickets and lost a lot of times. That's got to have hurt his wallet pretty bad, don't you think? Maybe bad enough to be the cause of some pretty serious troubles, perhaps? No! You're right. Glenn did have a gambling habit. You people must not follow his example, do you understand? Trust me, even if I want to, I don't exactly have the money to buy any. But if you win, there's no problem, is there? And Glenn had a winning ticket, didn't he? For $500,000? Yeah, but I hear it's hard to imagine how he could get in trouble then, isn't it? It's true that Mr. Egg won the $500,000 in the end, but that was his first stroke of good luck. He was in deep trouble before that. Deep trouble? What do you mean? Mr. Egg's real problem was with someone that's more terrifying and ferocious. Furio Tiger, the boss of a loan office called Tandy Lender. Tandy Lender? People with businesses should think harder before naming their offices. Like you're one to talk. Well, what do you think? Our firm is doing very well at the moment. I don't think we need to borrow money. No. I mean about Mr. Egg. I think Glenn had something... You think Glenn had something to do with Euro Tiger? Yes. I'm sorry. I don't know any connection between the two of them. Really? Because I've got proof that Mr. Egg and Mr. Tiger knew each other. Or is it... Oh, it's counter right. Euro Tiger, aka the Tiger, is the boss of a loan office called Tandy Lender. This is who Mr. Egg met with on the day of the murder. And the only thing a loan shark would talk with him about would be his dad. Oh! It's true that Glenn had racked up a bit of that from his gambling habits, sorry. About $100,000, I think. About $100,000, I think, sorry. $100,000? Ouch! But I hear he won the lottery, so he should have been in the clear. She and Maggie couldn't get a bit of that good luck. Okay, so the guy got lucky and won the lottery. But what if he hadn't won? What was his plan then? Well, this isn't easy to say, but he said he would use his talent to repay the money. His talents? I suspect he was talking about programming. What computer program is worth $100,000? Perhaps you two people should leave so I can get back to my work. I'm so close to cracking her. The program in question was it by any chance this? Well, this is it, isn't it? This is the virus that infected computers worldwide as we speak. So infecting computers worldwide as we speak. MC Bomber. Oh. Oh, Glenn's head had more processing power than any computer, but it had been infected with a gambling virus. Glenn was in too deep. You mean he was in debt? Yes, $100,000 in debt. Not an easy amount to repay. So, he said he was taking on some extra work. Something a bit risky. Risky? Hi. Maybe he was going to become a waitress at Trace BN? What did you come up with these ideas? So it's safe to say Mr. Egg was the creator of this virus, huh? The MC Bomb virus, yes. It was a work of a genius. In a bad sort of way, of course, but still genius. Something like that would probably fetch several $1 million on the black market. Inconceivable. She was right for a change. This date, December 3rd, that is marked on his calendar. That was his deadline for repaying his debt. Worth millions of dollars. I guess we won't be needing these horse race tickets anymore. The only solution, horse tickets thrown back on the floor. Use the trash can, Nick! Well, there's one thing left we have to do. Not this. Or you. I'm gonna save this one. Take that! The head bandage. You said that bandage around your head was from an operation. Okay. You've also said you suffered a fatal injury to the head, correct? Yes, the operation was very difficult, apparently. Now, by fatal injury, you mean you were hurt very badly somehow, right? Did your injury in question have something to do with this? I'm going to get this wrong on purpose. Well, because there's a reason for this one. Donuts. Huh? I baked them myself. Homemade donuts. Have one. What's inside? Jam and... I'm sorry, but I didn't quite catch that. Thanks, but no thanks. I'll think I pass. Guess that was a flop. What happened to this woman for her to have such a huge bandage around her head? There must be some... There we go. No! I didn't mean to cancel that. I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to just... Take that! I have here a car repair bill. From this, it seems pretty obvious that this car was involved in an accident. Let me see that. This bill is made out to the Cavalaris. Yes, it is. I don't think I've ever introduced myself. Tell me, what does the Cavalaris have to do with me? Something tells me she's not about to say hi and introduce herself. Alright then. The relationship with the Cavalaris is very strong, and this is why. Take that! I know exactly who you are. Viola Cavalari. You sustained that injury from a traffic accident, didn't you? It happened about 4 months ago. I was driving in one of our family cars when someone pulled out in front of me. It was a motorbike or something like that. I don't remember it much. Anyway, I swerved and tried to avoid it, but... I took a blow to the head. A bad one. Yeah, I can imagine. So, what happened to the person on the bike? I'm guessing they didn't get away with entering the Viola Cavanari, right? I don't know what happened to them. They ran away, or so I heard. Ran away? If they stayed, I have... Is it possible? The person who committed the hit and run had been... Take that! It was this man, wasn't it? He was the cause of your accident. It wasn't Don Tigre. I refuse to believe it. We collided. The motorbike on my car. But Don Tigre isn't injured at all, is he? It was the tiger who caused Viola to crash. I can feel it. Plus, one of her locks just broke. But she must suspect it was him, too. I'm sorry, Miss Caminari. But I have proof that the tiger was involved in a traffic accident on his bike. It's not exactly a motorbike, but Mr. Tiger rides on a scooter, doesn't he? And you notice that the front wheel guard is badly damaged. Miss Cavanari, you know the truth, don't you? Hee. This repair bill is paid by Fiderio Tiger. Cavalaris have known for ages who caused the accident, haven't they? It's possible, perhaps. Somewhere inside me, I know that may be true. No, but Don Tigre still saved my life. The operation was very complicated. It was very expensive. How much are we talking? Very expensive. She seems kind of hesitant to give me an actual figure. I should back off. Well, anyway, it was the tiger who paid for it, right? After I recovered, Don Tigre told me. He said he paid for the operation because he cared about me. I believed him. Really? Do you honestly believe that to be true? Do you want to know what I think? I think the reason he paid for the operation wasn't because of you, but someone else. Take Perhaps I shouldn't be saying this, but your grandfather, Bruno Cadavari, controls a lot of dubious cash, right? And you're his beloved pride and joy. Sure, I don't know exactly how much the operation cost, but if you weren't the granddaughter of Mr. Cadavari, do you think Mr. Tiger would have paid the money? $1 million. We got it back, so we got the English officer doing that back. 4 months ago, I was in a traffic accident. That's why I needed the operation. When I woke up, they told me it was nothing serious. A simple procedure. Oh, really? Well, I guess if she recovered in 4 months, it couldn't have been too big. They said the operation cost $1 million. $1 million bucks? My grandfather ordered Don Tigre to pay $1 million in compensation. Compensation, huh? It's underworld lingo for paying money to sell a score. Basically, pay or get into some serious trouble. $1 million bucks? This has to be related to our poisoning case somehow. I wanted to believe him. I wanted to trust what Don Tigre said. He said it had nothing to do with my grandfather being Bruno Cadavari. I wanted to believe he helped me because he cared about me, not about my grandfather. But I knew that wasn't really true. Wow, I'm so sorry. What he did to get the money was evil. He said it was all for me, so I helped him. You helped him? In what way? Here, take these. What are these? Medical papers? I'm Bruno Cadavari's granddaughter. He had to pay compensation. He was made an offer. He simply couldn't refuse. Buy those medical papers out of the court records. A $1 million bill for cranial surgery. Payment was due last year. Wow, I feel bad for Viola. It's inexcusable. Huh? There are two things that I consider inexcusable. Poisoning and betrayal. Only a car would hurt people using either of these tactics. Is everything alright, Nick? We should get going. Right after we finish our espresso. Yeah. I won't need to convince Viola of anything else. So I guess I can get rid of these. The power bell thrown into the trash. January 7th, Trace PM. Oh, bonjour. I've been waiting for you to return. Mr. Armstrong! Ah, good timing. I was hoping to find you here. We'd like to ask you a few questions. Well, he hasn't got anything to say to you, fellas. Ah! It's Exponent! Everyone! Where do you call Sinez Oopsie? Ah! I'm out from under the table already, Maya. Okay, hand it over. What? Just want to play what games with me? I don't recommend that. The medical papers. No. Uh-oh. I think I must fail Cardinal's papers back. You mean these? The $1 million medical papers? Miss Cavanari trusts you. That's why she said that she helped you. Forget about it, that girl stammered down the eggplant. You just want to know what's sad? I'll tell you what's sad. And it ain't only her face. She thinks she's got power because she's Bruno's little girl. Now that's sad. I can't let you have these papers. Tomorrow in court, I'm going to expose what you did to get that $1 million, the $1 million you used to pay this off. Are you crazy or something? I don't care if you want to give it to me or not. There's two of us here. You got that? Two. Yeah, we. Mr. Armstrong? Forgive me. So, I cannot argue with him. That really hurts. Is that all you got? I'll be taking those papers now. Armstrong, get the lighter. Get that lighter. Wait! Don't take it too hard, Phoenix Wright. That was so stupid. I shouldn't let my guard down. Those medical papers were vital evidence. Hold it, pal! Detective Gumshoe! Detective? You think you're gonna stop me, copper? Beat it! Rawr. Whoa! Come on, Gumshoe. Keep it together. You guys, get out of here! Leave this guy to me. But... Go, pal! And take this! You get hurt. Who's gonna look at their Maggie, huh? Alright, thanks, Gumshoe. Wait, Nick! Don't leave me behind! I'll get even with that guy tomorrow. In court. Hinterlander's going down. And yep, that'll be it for this one. Yeah, these are getting very long. I'm gonna wrap up here. Hope you guys have a week and nice weekend. We'll be back on this Monday, which will be the end of Recipe for Turnabout. And that'll be it. So yeah, I'll wrap things up here. I'll see you next time. Bye.